Yeah, I had a rollover yesterday. I was going around a corner and hit an oil slick. Some car had had an accident, and I ended up losing the bottom of my scooter, and it's one of the really fast ones. And I didn't get hurt, but the next day it feels like I worked out, which made me think, is working out even good for you? It's like I'm sore like I did a leg day. It doesn't hurt, it's not bruised. I'm not in pain, but it is like fatigued, you know. Yeah, when I had a lifestyle change and I started sitting down more, my shin pain, I used to not be able to touch my legs because they hurt too much. But now I can rub up and down my shin and it doesn't feel awful. Um, I think they definitely. Working out yourself is one thing. I was subjected to working out how other people wanted me to work out, which is always rude. You're never doing it enough and they want more. Yeah. I'm proud of taking the name hate. It was right. Just was tired of this place. Eat World. All about me. Do you see how great I am? Yeah. The celebrities are fake. Internet celebrities, they all paid. They all paid or they sponsor. Someone paid for them or they sponsored like circumcision or the government. But yeah. It was an easy accident to recover from. I didn't get hurt. I like I did the right roll maneuver and immediately got up. Um, but like the next day, I'm sore like I worked out. It's not like I got in an accident. It's not like I'm wounded, but it's like, yeah, it's a fun little bike. I like it because I can store it in my living room. It's like I can go anywhere in town, and I keep it in my living room, which is kind of cool. It's way different. Tomorrow I've got to go drop off my phone at the Geek Squad. Gonna take the bicycle path and at night um, do some more dollar jobs. I've been looking for some signs to mark up. They have to be markable. You have to be able to see that it's for the stamp, and just so people who are walking by can read it. And it's really appropriate because of the nature of online censorship. It's like there's really no other way for me to get the message out there beyond putting things in people's faces outside of ordinary controls, which is what I did. But yeah, down at the secret government, God panned out to be bullshit. God was completely fake. And Jesus, God, the Bible, the religions are all the same lie, just repurposed so you'll attack each other. Whoever lies to us thinks they're way smarter than us. So much so, it's like embarrassing. They make fun of us on purpose. But yeah, it does make me curious though that the exact feeling of having had an accident yesterday is it feels like I worked out. So it makes me think, what was a workout? Was it really healthy for me to get up every morning and run 5 miles? Was it really? You know, it's probably why I look so young, but it's also like, it's exhausting. The eternal pleasure body, you should look however you want, like body composition without effort. It's not like you have to do things to attain a nice physique. It's my dream. But yeah, I think that's funny that the exact feeling of having had a crash is it feels like I worked out. Not cut up. In fact, I healed really fast. I had no scrapes except for like one spot on my elbow, and it's already totally smooth, which I thought was interesting. I don't know what's happened. But yeah, legal stuff. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, they got a default judgment on me. See, it's not. We know the law is corrupt. There is no law of nature. There's no law of God. The law circumcises infants, and the law hides the real government in private property. The law is corrupt. The idea that you obey words or else was invented to do rude and horrible stuff to us, like slavery. But anyway, there's this horrible practice in my time called a default judgment. Basically, the plaintiff, the person who is suing, is responsible for telling the defendant about the lawsuit, and the threshold for tried hard enough is really, really, really low. Like, sent a letter to an address they have used. Um, I'm for the standard that the police should come and find you, and they should check your ID, and they should verify it's you, not what we told them, which didn't happen and doesn't happen. It happens to a lot of people. So, but the funny thing is that I'm uncollectible because my income source is what it is. They tried, and yeah, not only is it uncollectible, but it doesn't appear on credit reports, so it doesn't matter. It's literally a meaningless event. So I thought that was funny. Yeah, having an accident feels exactly like working out, and the they call it a default judgment. Oh, well, the defendant didn't show up. Their assumption, it is a huge assumption, is that you didn't want to show up. And so it's like, got him. Now we got him. Yeah, the case isn't even, you can't even find it searching the case number. You can look in a search engine, look for the case number, it will not come up. Case number, my name, it won't come up. My social and my date of birth isn't even in the case, so yeah, it's pretty much didn't even happen, but it's annoying that someone tried that. They did try that. Got him now. And it was for something that I wasn't guilty of. I didn't do, didn't deserve. It's probably happened before, you know. The only reason I found it is I went to that one particular place and I looked specifically just for myself, and it was kind of a shock to find. But it wouldn't come up in a database search. You would have to know exactly where to go. So, who knows? But yeah, justice means just ice. And the foundation of the court is the phony legal structure from the secret government, their magic book, the magic robes. In fact, they call them honorable, all BS. I don't buy any of it. They disgust me. They do. It's like them eating cows or anything else they do. They're just the stinkiest hypocrites. I've said it before, and don't take it the wrong way. I can't fucking wait to die. And it's not because I'm a coward, it's because I just find this place annoying. The life and the death. I don't have kids. I knew who you were, that you're the slaves of pedophiles. I knew that early, you know. And anyone you make will be doing their bidding. The religious people, the governments, all their employees. You know the government prints the money out your debt and taxes it. They expect the income the government has to come from taxes. We just printed $1 trillion for war, and we need you to pay it off through jipping you that $1 on your freaking French fries. It sucks. It was also gold looked better. Everything you do, the mining empire is like, oh, it looks like we have a contract to provide all the things again. And of course, the people who do the real mining don't make anything. Do you think a person who tunnels out a gold mine takes home gold every day? Not for him. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to change. Holographic money is probably the best way to change it. Oh yeah, my phone, I dropped my phone screen yesterday. It actually happened at a different time than the rollover. The phone survived the rollover just fine. It happened another time. But I was lucky because I had the Geek Squad. So I'll be dropping it off at the Geek Squad. I already told you that. I'll be dropping it off at the Geek Squad tomorrow. Yeah. Hopefully they can fix it then. I told them what it was and that I was coming, so yeah. It's interesting. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. Yeah, happiness is the problem with happiness and the problem with love is that they're too difficult to attain, and they're really not there for that, like eternal life, eternal bliss. That's fish bait. It's not anything. Um, Unfortunately, or maybe fortunate. It's fortunate to know that. Yeah, I think if you transitioned to eternal people that had like a spaceship that took care of you, you would be fine. As it is with life and death in Eat World, it sucks. It's not worth anything. Who wants to get old and die? I didn't give it away. Don't give away trash gifts. Yeah, my like answer to Pascal's wager is if there is no reincarnation, I made the right choice in not making people because now I'm not torturing anybody. And if there is reincarnation, I can try again. Who cares? To me, the universe is so phenomenally huge that if it gets this idea the creator tried to impress us and just made too much to care about, can you imagine there's a person who needs individualized attention in every single abode, in every star, in every planet? There's people going, what about me? Trillions of ants just here. To me, there's no way something can care about all of it with detail, and that's how it looks. Is nothing did care, and the people who lied about the thing caring did it for really selfish reasons like circumcision or slavery. So, yeah, it's an issue. I'm definitely pro negative. No battery has two positive ends. You need a negative end to even know what's wrong. Yeah, you can be positive, but sometimes being negative first is the quickest solution. But yeah, this place. Thanks for watching. Yeah, Katy Perry liked it when I met her. She had this mood ring, and she was like, let's look at it, change colors, and we did. And she goes, that's so good that she was impressed that I was really nice to her, even though I didn't know who she was. Which has happened before. I met Robert Downey Jr. in my hospital room. I didn't believe it was him. I thought he was crazy. That was the night I found out I got shot. Yeah. Imagine you get shot. I just had a hole bleeding from my face, but I used to feel it when we'd run, like something was in the middle of my head. And yeah, it turned out later, like I got shot when I was sleeping. I know who did it. It was one of us. They were surprised when they saw me up walking. Can you imagine you did that and you just expect it to be over? It's so bizarre. So I met Shaq and didn't know it was him because he was, to me, he wasn't small, but Shaq is not stupid huge. Not to me, I don't think so. Which he would definitely be humble about his size. Yeah. One thing my people lacked for me was honesty. People have not come out and explained things to me like the default judgment case. Everybody around me knew it had happened except me. And it's annoying they didn't tell me. It's like, but I have an art skill. I've known other people in the past who've been absolutely hated for having anything nice. You'd make a lot of enemies. Eat World, man. Success is turf. You want to win in the universe other people are trying to win? Uh-oh. They all want that first themselves. You didn't see their art, right? So, or whatever it is. It's one of the reasons I don't like it. I challenge the creator all the time. Why don't you make something nice, man? You had all that infinite power. You made this. You made Eat World. Get ready for fighting for the right to freaking die. Yeah. See, you have kids. You really are the hugest ego. What's funny about reproduction is it favors a style. If you don't follow the style, you don't do it. There's a saying that I invented that flowers occur on the ends of branches. So the people who go on often get like, I've got to go work. Why? Because I have all these people I'm providing for. I don't have a choice. Me, I don't have to do that. I'm not providing for anybody. You know, I definitely have more liberties to do alt other things. So, yeah, as much as I complained about life and death, I sought to solve it with the AI Spaceship Core. Holographic Money, AI Spaceship Core, Eternal Pleasure Body, to me is a huge solution to faith and spirituality and hard work, which are servile. So, Donald Trump working at McDonald's made me laugh. Yeah, the Fallen song. It's interesting, the song Fallen. I've told the internet all these little anecdotes over time, and like the internet has really morphed around a lot of the things I said, from the Living Tombstone to Fallen. I listened to Fallen on repeat when I was flying, and all these, that was years ago, like really a long time ago, and all these Fallen tracks are called 3,000 meters, which I think is interesting. It's a good song. I can play piano. I did not play piano or do art until after, was it after ayahuasca? I think it was after ayahuasca. See, the ruling class know what neurochemicals make you feel and look like a superstar. It's not that you're like have an overblown ego, it's that you actually are capitalizing some sort of high value event, and that they basically banned everyone from looking nice or feeling great so they can look nice and feel great more the most first. That's where that most high thing comes from. They wanted, they are chasing the gratifying emotions of life, and so everybody else is forbidden because you might like the same stuff they do. So, it's a problem. One of the benefits has been the language barrier. You know, if they are illiterate, then telling people in writing was smart. It definitely, it's interesting to me all the things that happened the day I decided to do the dollar drops here. I've done dollar drops driving through towns, but I've never done it in the spot I lived. Like, I do a circuit and I post up. I definitely don't think people hate them. I've seen people salute me and thank me for it. So, but online, yeah, nobody can read that. Nobody's ever responded to my political messages online. Or if they do, they use derision. You know, it's obviously just the bots. Whoever controls the AI controls their celebrities and stuff. I don't think it's the creator. Some other dominator who doesn't tell us who they are. Oh yeah, that's my night vlog. Being in a vehicle rollover, that oil slick, I was going fast. Normally I can grip the road because it's really dry and like hot, but it was like somebody right in the beginning of the turn had an accident, and it was just like a thick, oily surface, and my under went right out from me, but I didn't get hurt. I didn't even knock my sunglasses off. But the next day it feels like I'd worked out, like I'd done a leg day. Which is interesting to me that they feel identical. I've done a lot of workouts, I've done a lot of leg days. This definitely feels like I had exercised, which I think is interesting.